Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Satou Sabally, Satou. Now, folks, this has been made known throughout many different breadcrumbs that have been spread out, whether it's through any Costable articles, whether it's through even some of Kendra Andrews' articles. Satou Sabally, her preferred destinations always seem to be the New York Liberty, so she can play with her sister and compete for a championship ring, reuniting with Sabrina Ionescu, and another team that was on the horizon seemed to be the Phoenix Mercury. The amenities that the Phoenix Mercury possessed, the facilities that Phoenix Mercury have, the campus that Phoenix Mercury have, the training center, the staff, the performance, they have the whole nine. So based on many of the different things that we've read, many of the different things that I've come here and I've even shared with you guys, we always knew that New York and Phoenix were top two, and Indiana was a distant third, but Indiana definitely was in the running. However, I was never the biggest Satou Sabally advocate. I never held my pitchfork. I never marched from Florida to New Jersey or Dallas from Indiana, right? I never did the march, right? I came here and I presented you with the facts. Satou Sabally has played in one full season out of her 5 years in the league. That's just the facts of the matter, right? We have 5 seasons, 1 full season. The rumor out there was, in order to get Satou Sabally, we would have to trade Nalissa Smith, we would have to trade Lexi Hull as well, and we'd have to throw a pick on top of that. Why would we offer so much? That was my argument. Why would we offer so much for a player who can't even show us that they can stay healthy? Then we sit and we watch her play. And then we analyze some of her games. Yeah, when she's on, she's on. Shoots the lights out of the three when she's on. But does it jump out? Did it stand out? Did it make me really go, oh my God, this is somebody who we need to get. This is a unicorn. No, it never really did that for me either. This is a person who shot 43%, 42%, 40%, a career 41% shooter. Shot elite from three once in her entire career. Elite from three once in her entire career. 36% is good. It's not elite. It's not great. It's good. Elite from three once in her career. Just so you guys can get some perspective, Kelsey Mitchell without Caitlin Clark shot a better field goal percentage. That lets you know the difference in skill level between Satou Sabally and Kelsey Mitchell. So when Kendra Andrews goes on ESPN today and outright says it, sometimes it needs to be put in black and white. Satou Sabally is meeting with the Mercury, is meeting with the Liberty, and the Fever are named. I'm here to tell everybody who's hearing this information for the first time, no need to panic. No need to panic. No need to get alarmed. No need to worry about what Kelly's got up her sleeve, what Amber's got up her sleeve. I would be much more concerned if in them making the wrong move over them making no move at all. Fair? I would much rather them make no move than make the wrong move. They've already made the right move. Getting Stephanie White was the right move. We should all be able to come here and accept Stephanie White coming to the Fever should add 10 wins to this team. This should be a 34-10 team. This should be a 35-9 team. This should be a 30-win team, easy, hands down, no question, based on Stephanie White alone. No personnel change. Aaliyah Boston, Nalissa Smith, Lexi Hull, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark. Run it out there. Grace Berger, Damaris Dantas, Katie Lou Samuelson off the bench. Run it out there. That's what we're playing with. That's the 8 that we're going to war with as of right now. And if we're going and we're going to draft Asha, Sifka, if that's who we go out and draft, if it is a Sonia Citron, whoever it is, that 8 plus Stephanie White should be enough to get us in the semifinals of the playoffs, playing to get into the finals regardless. So in case you guys didn't hear what exactly Kendra Andrews had to say on ESPN today, let's take a listen, shall we?
Another star that could be on the move is Satou Sabally of the Wings. What are you hearing about teams that are interested in her?
Yeah, Christine, I'm told that she's going to be starting some conversations and some meetings with teams imminently. The New York Liberty is a team to watch, as well as a team in the Western Conference. Sabally's number one thing that she's looking for in free agency is what has been described to me as great organizational infrastructure. That means facilities, that means resources. And she has been very outspoken about this at Unrivaled, where she's playing right now. She told me and some other reporters, look, being around so many players here whose teams have great facilities, who have owners that are investing a lot of money, I can walk up to them and say, what are you getting? If they aren't outlining what I want to hear, those teams are probably ones I'll be less likely to go to. She also said, I'm getting a lot of free coffee from the other players out at Unrivaled as they're trying to convince her to join her teams. Now, an important note, Christine, she is also a core player, so she can only leave Dallas via a trade, but they said they were going to try and facilitate, help her get to where she wants to go.
Help her get to where she wants to go. Why this makes people think that the Indiana Fever are completely out of the running is because they weren't named in this short clip. Yes, that's the truth. Are they a third? Yes. Do I think they're in the... Yeah, of course they're in the running. Why wouldn't they be in the running? They have the best, if not second best player in the league. Why wouldn't they be in the running? They have a player who is number one at making their teammates better, hands down. Why wouldn't they be in the running? But we knew the Liberty was a number one. Sister, Sabrina, come on. We knew playing in a big market out west is number two. Now, some sentiments that I'm seeing, shout out to Scott on Twitter. Some people are actually upset with this news. Seen this coming weeks ago, using all our fans that were begging her to come for popularity, for relevance, for deals like with Adidas, seen right through her and never wanted her. I want players that want to play with Kaylin and Fever, not all about themselves. And this is interesting because he's not the only one that feels this way. Multiple comments feel this way. If this is true, and if Satou never intended to come to Indiana, then she has some damn nerve, liking comments from Fever fans begging her to come to Indiana and ignoring similar pleas from fans of other organizations. If that is the case, then she unashamedly played the Fever and their fans to maximize the publicity surrounding her move. If I was Kelly Krauskopf, I would draw a red line through Satou's name going forward. The Fever and their fans deserve more. If this isn't true, the Fever shouldn't trade their 8th overall pick in the WNBA draft. I would trade Smith, Berger, and either Wallace Dantas in the 2026 draft. At this point, the Fever should shift their attention to Janelle Salone and Elena Deladon. Janelle Salone's a name that I heard as well. Maybe they do go out and grab Janelle Salone, but to be honest with you, trading Satou Sabally, I would trade Alyssa Smith, and that's it. That's all you're getting. You want 2 players? I'm good. I'm good. I'm not impressed enough, to be fair, folks. I'm not impressed enough. Trust me. I'm not impressed enough. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. We're going to know soon enough where all these players end up. We are going to know soon enough where all of these players end up. Again, this is nothing new. But not everybody reads the news. Not everybody's on Twitter. Not everybody watches every single video. So for those that don't watch video, I respect your guys' time. So if you missed one, you caught this one. Appreciate all the support. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll so greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time. And as always, take it easy.